Hi everyone, Adam here, and this is a quick movie review for the movie Gran Turismo. And this stars David Harbour, Orlando Bloom, Archie Madekwe, and directed by Neil Blomkamp. So, Gran Turismo, as some of you will know, is a successful racing simulator on PlayStation. This movie is kind of based on it, but sort of isn't. The actual game is, I guess you'd say, more a plot element. Okay, and the plot is this. Danny Moore, an executive played by Orlando Bloom, has this rather unique concept of finding the best Gran Turismo players in the world and making them legit racers. And they do this by having an actual GT Academy where the best racers in the world all try to compete for a position in legitimate racing. Of course, some people think this is a kind of ridiculous plan to take gamers and try to make them a legitimate driver. But there is a process of elimination at the GT Academy. But there does seem to be one standout, a working class man called Jan, who's overseen by Jack Salter, a man who originally had his doubts about sim drivers becoming legit drivers. Had all the cliches in his head, gamers spend all the time in the bedroom and never go outside, that type of thing. But as the film progresses, he starts to respect Jan. Okay, that's all I'm going to say about the plot. I will say I've only played a couple of the games in the series and I'm not really that into racing, to be honest. But I really enjoyed this movie. The race scenes are well executed. The way they use some of the images from the game in the actual races are well done. I was invested into every race scene. And this is surprisingly emotional too. Yeah, and I will say the performances by the three leads are fantastic. David Harbour is a standout. Just watching his character develop from someone who really didn't want to be doing this to his respect for Jan. So to me, this is probably one of the biggest surprises in just how good it is. So, I can understand why they kind of didn't make a movie just based on the game, because the game's really just a race simulator. You can't really make a big story out of that. But the most incredible thing about this is it's based on a true story, which is incredible. Okay, the question is, do you have to be a gamer or a race fan to like this? I don't think so. It's kind of a typical underdog story, which if you like the type of thing, I'd say check it out. So I'm going to score this 7.5 out of 10. This was, like I said, surprisingly good, surprisingly emotional in some parts, and some decent race scenes. So yeah, as always, just my opinion. Feel free to disagree. Let us know, what did you think of Gran Turismo? Like, comment, subscribe. I'm Adam, and I'll see you again soon.